there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you've built a love, but that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart.
My face down in the dirt, someone pick me up. I've hesitated for too long, now enough is enough. Since we first met, it was on the up and up. She smile at me and say, it's nice to see you and such. Yeah, I thought she was nice, but I had just been hurt, so my heart was like ice. Figured I didn't really want another girl in my life, but she seemed a little different, and with her I felt right. So I would see her at parties and we talked for a while. My emotions got strong, I kept them tucked like a file. Suppressed them, but they'd always come back with a smile. And I would always question, what am I gonna do now? Cause it was complicated, but it felt right. I thought I didn't care, but she got me up all night, thinking about how it would be if she was more in my life. But when it came to her, I was all bark and no bite. So summer ticked by like the hands of a clock, and my heart was screaming yes, but my mind would say stop. And school was starting soon, I wouldn't see her a lot, so I never got to tell her how I felt or my thoughts. I would listen to my heart, but wouldn't let it speak. And now, knowing that I didn't, it's just haunting me. I guess I was blind then, but now I see that I wish you had known what you meant to me. Preach.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a love, but that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your
School broke us up, she wasn't far from my mind. I figured I would see her, it was just a matter of time. Then I could tell her how I felt, just unload my mind. Winter break was starting soon, I figured perfect time. Everybody got together just to celebrate that we could put away our books in the paper, mate. I started to look around the room and thought she must be late. I saw her friend and joke, she really gonna make me wait. Then the mood changed quick, she sat down on a stool and said, you must not have heard what happened up at school. She was talking to this dude and he was kind of a tool. He was drunk and drove her home, she broke her #1 rule. I guess she never made it home, but ended up in a lake because this douche was too drunk and didn't hit his brakes. Swerved off of the road, I thought you went to her wake. I can imagine how you feel right now, my heart still aches. The worst thing is this dude treated her like shit. Made her get into the car at the crack of his whip. I know she really didn't want to, but her choices are slim. I always liked you two together, but I never liked him. I would listen to my heart, but wouldn't let it speak. And now, knowing that I didn't, it's just haunting me. I guess I was blind then, but now I see that I wish you had known what you meant to me. Preach.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a love, but that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your
I'm face down in the dirt, someone pick me up. I've hesitated for too long, now enough is enough. Since we first met, it was on the up and up. She smiled at me and say, it's nice to see you and such. Yeah, I thought she was nice, but I had just been hurt, so my heart was like ice. Figured I didn't really want another girl in my life, but she seemed a little different, and with her I felt right.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. No more counting dollars. Whoa, maybe just a little bit.
Is this on, nigga? Okay, good. I'm gone, nigga. Oh, you ain't got no backwoods? Throw that shit in the bong, nigga. My whole team is strong, nigga. If you sign the checks, I get along with you. And ain't body round me, you sign the checks. It's saying cheese like it's a palm picture, man. Woo! Trap remix, this, that, we're all black remix. Please understand at the age of 25, I already qualified for a black visa. I'm self-made in my black sneakers, white diamonds on a black t-shirt. I ain't one to make cash speeches, but I'm stacking paper like math teachers on homework night. It's homework night, so y'all motherfuckers better study up. And don't get it twisted, I'm deep in the hood, so y'all motherfuckers better buddy up. If you ready for war, then put your captains up. And if you stars in the sky, I'ma snatch you down. Sorry baby girl, I'm just patching you down, but we ready for a nigga when I'm back around. It's like materialistic, sick, so don't twist it when you listen to this shit. And I ain't never ever paint a picture to get rich. I'm trying to give hope to the rebels and misfits. Resistance to this shit, non-existent. The flow switch, the flip scripts in an instant. Van Gogh, Vincent. Every time I let the motherfucking ink drip. Sink ships to the enemy. Every time I put together the illest of all melodies. Do 100 on the highway. When they pull me over, I tell them the 100's the new 70. Rap sheet full of felonies, but I'm still trying to fight for the better me. I don't care if you feel it in the lyrics, but you gotta feel the soul and the vibe and the energy.
Show you that I care, but I don't have the nerve. I wanna say I love you, but I can't find the words. I wish that you know how I really felt all of this time. But no matter what I do, you can't see the signs.
Yeah, he was an average teen. He partied often and he sagged his jeans. Sat in the very back of the class where we could nap and dream and fantasize about the girl he was obsessed with, the one who stole his heart and always kept it. Cause ever since the 7th grade, she was always standing in his center stage. But every time he tried to talk to her, she would just step away. And though she never spoke to him, it didn't matter, cause Billy never liked the chit chatter. So what if a little passive? To him she was attractive. He could sense a massive personality perfectly by the way she acted. Plus she wrote poems for the paper every month. It was the lines on the page that had him falling in love. But he never told his friends, they would say that he was crazy. So no one ever found out that Billy liked Amy. He just gracefully ignored, being blatantly ignored. Sooner or later Billy wouldn't take it anymore. Tired of all the wasted advances, sick and tired of never having dates for the dances. If he wanted Amy, he needed to step it up. So one day he stopped her by your locker to confess his love, and he told her that she was beautiful and lit up his sky like Columbus with a compass would get lost in your eyes. But she didn't respond, just gave him a weird look. She tried to give him a shrug, but she was carrying books. That was all that it took. He put himself out there, but he got crushed. So he had to run away before the tears rushed. A whole week he locked himself in his apartment, cause he didn't have the strength to face the world so broken hearted. After 7 days of darkness, got a letter in the mail. But before he even looked at it, he let that ship sail. He was too concerned with all the sadness in his life, so instead of a letter opener, he grabbed the kitchen knife. Far from your average teen, the quiet type who never had a scene. Studied often and wrote poems for the school magazine. She had a little secret and she always kept it. There was a boy that she was obsessed with. So when she wrote a poem for the school paper every month, every line on the page was dedicated to a crush. But she never told her friends, they would say that it was silly. So no one ever found out that Amy liked Billy. To the day that Billy stopped her by your locker during school, but she couldn't understand him and responded like a fool and gave him a weird look. She tried doing sign language, but she couldn't cause she was carrying all the books. See, even though Amy was equally obsessed, she was too embarrassed to tell him that she was born deaf. Avoided him at school, but to make her love known, she would leave him little signs through the lines of her poem. So she sent one to his home. After 7 days passed, cause it seemed like Billy wasn't showing up to class. So she's going home confused, trapped in the worst mood, flipping on the TV to a tragic story on the news. What's the picture of the average teen? All it said was this: vocal teen suicidal with a knife to his wrist. At the scene where he died was a letter never read from a girl named Amy, and it said,
I wanna show you that I care, but I don't have the nerve. I wanna say I love you, but I can't find the word. I wish that you know how I really felt all of this time. But no matter what I do, you can't see the signs.
yeah,
Can't see the signs.
what? Kinetics of one love. Kinetics of one love. So if you have something to say to somebody, then do it now.
This one of those beats that I get lost in, and talk about how this life is exhausting, or how I'm afraid of falling. Distance myself so I haven't been calling often. Part of me keeps telling myself it's just this precaution, but it's just a way of life until loved ones end up in coffins. I learned this lesson, that's why my mind is racing. I'm stuck here watching the wall spin. It's hard to go hard when my heart is softened. Your life was taken and mine was spared. What would it be like if you were still here and I was there? How would I act if God was to tell me my time is near? Only guarantee in life is death, so I'm kinda scared to be honest with you. I ain't making the best decisions. Not every move I'm making is made with the best intentions. And yeah, I'm far from perfect, but I'm tired of overusing that excuse. Who am I to complain when most of my time is misused? So I wonder, crazy thing about stars is they don't shine until they die. Crazy how people go before you get to say goodbye. Crazy how you could look at a person right in their eyes and not even know that next week you'll be asking yourself why as you stand over a casket, questioning what's real cause you can't believe what just happened. This all just seemed way too drastic. I mean, I know it's life and everything ain't always Gucci, but dog, this feel like something that's straight up out of a movie for real. And I'm sick of wishing and hoping. I feel like as of late I'm just going through all emotions. How selfish of me trying to be more than a waste of life. It's for my uncle locked up in the pen and facing life. I miss you and wish that you could be here to see this. Even if it doesn't touch the ears it reaches. Just know, no matter what, I'ma be great because I have to. If I wrote that letter I was supposed to, I would've asked you. Some days I look in the mirror and gotta ask myself,
Still learning. Some days I look at the sky and can't help but wonder. Gotta make you proud. She said, give it all, give up, it's in up, it's out when you're dealing with dust. Go through pain and fight and bust, but without that there be no love. Some things just don't last forever, we just trying to last together. Say we need to spend more time, and I agree, I really wanna. But I'm copper, see my wants your needs and what I'm trying to be. Trying to be the best I can, successful with this music thing, and trying to be the best for you, but you could probably do better. Can't see enough of each other, spend all my time making records. Girls like her are hard to find, plus she more than feeling me. Care to spell my rapper status, she just wanna be with me. She different than them other girls, money ain't a thing to her, and drama ain't a problem, cause she only tryna make it work. She tell me she just tryna make it worth it. And that I gotta put my work in. I told her, tell me how to act, I hate to see you hurting. And she said, just give me more. I told her, you my world, girl, I will. Now she be blowing up my phone, but I be buried in the studio. Got her calling, talking about the things she wanna do to me. We Skyping on a Friday night, she sexy, yeah, on video. Lil' mama, summer love, so I ain't about to give that up. Steady laying tracks, I had her laying on her back, pressing, kissing her ribs, navel, hips, and all of that. We was grinding, but together like it should be. Until she took my phone, she read my text and get this look to me. Lie about what I said I was, some things you just gotta do. Girl, I got a life to live, added up with working you. Last night I was just partying instead of in the studio. I've only got one life to live, girl, why can't you just let this go? She think I'm cheating, think I got one on the sidelines, just cause I'm that rapper who them groupies wanna ride on. I keep it close cause you the first that didn't wanna stay. It's hard to find a love that's real when those who said it love you fake. I set some goals to be the best that ever was with it, but that's a hoe, cause you the best that ever was with. You got a man, but your man got the many fans. I hope you understand that I can only see you when I can. That just wasn't good enough, now she don't respond my text. Left me looking for a new chick I'm compatible with. This be the life of most of them rockstar and them rapper types. Say we play and can't commit, now I hope you realize why. This song goes out to anybody grinding, working hard, who couldn't make it home in time to see the one they love, and try to balance out their needs with everything they want but couldn't, so they had to let go and just move on. There comes a time in life when you will break somebody's heart, intentional or accidental, shit, it could be yours. So I just hold my own, avoiding love right from the start, and maybe soon I rest my heart, but till that happens I'ma just
all the way to